don't know anything about these cars, but you can do so much with them. So the body on this is the original body design that Group 44 did. I obtained part of the original molds a while back when I got involved with doing this. And then what I did is I had to reproduce some of the front end components. Some of the molds didn't exist. So basically what you see here is that I'm able to do the original body kit for everything. I have all the molds now complete. But this is actually an aftermarket Chevrolet block, a 427 small block that's de-stroked to a 374 cubic inch motor. So the theory behind that is you have the large displacement pistons which handle lots of air and make power, but it has a very short stroke like a 350 Chevy would. So this thing revs up very fast, so out of corners and things is extremely fast. So all in, it shuts down about 5,500 RPMs, as opposed to some small blocks will rev up to 7,000 or 8,000. I just designed something that was low down. So this is a turbocharged system, so it's a single turbo. Turbonetics, it's a custom turbo on it, but ultimately this thing could produce over 1,000 horsepower very easily. So the fuel cell sits between the original frame mounts in here, and then we with our chassis work, we brought the tubes and everything ties together the car. The original setup I had with the rear end of this car, with all the power, it basically started pulling the unibody apart, because these cars were unibodies to begin with. So this basically is a full frame. It's all strengthened. It's got a state-of-the-art suspension in the back here. So the thing really handles extremely well. Has an 8 throttle. The brakes and tires on the car are obviously aftermarket. These were compromotive rims and tires which we custom sized. These back tires are the 335 17s. Similar to a Viper tire, which is basically the biggest tire I can get on the car. Front ones I think were like 9-inch rims, so we had a pretty good size footprint on for the car. The brakes are Wheelwood, the 13, or what we'll call it a 12.9 rotor, all the way around like a NASCAR component, 6-pot calipers on the front and then the 4 on the back, so the swept areas are the same. So the thing really stops on a dime. But again, it's taken years to perfect it, making mistakes and trying to get things together. It's just kind of a dying breed because all of us are getting older. We have a group of us that are sort of race-oriented, mechanic-oriented, and we tweak these cars. So it's a lot of fun. So more about the people than it is a car, really.
Yeah. Why Triumph?
I want to be different. Everybody that you see has a Camaro or a Mustang. Not that I don't appreciate those cars, just that it's the different thing. You want to be different, and I don't want to be classified as somebody like, like the majority of the crowd.
Right.